Paul in Paris is a Hawthorne-based artist who describes himself as somewhere between a classical and contemporary painter.
I was always interested in art, even when I was a child. When I grew up, I was very influenced. My great-grandfather was a portraitist.
Like his name, Paul in Paris grew up in Paris, France, where he studied philosophy and art. He came to New York in the 80s to create murals for architects and designers.
But he brought with him a tradition that most people don't have here, and that's an in-depth knowledge of French culture and French art.
Paris ended up staying in the States after meeting his Los Angeles-based wife, Carmen. The couple are happily married and have 2 children together.
If I had a favorite painting of Poulain's, I would say it's of Sabine, his daughter.
Along with portraits, Paris practices a variety of styles, including murals, wallpapers, sculptures, and scenics. He prides himself on having a multi-directional approach to art.
I'm very eclectic because I try to appreciate things that are very different. I'm more interested in the effect of the art rather than a special aesthetic.
Paris walked me through his studio, which is set up for an upcoming gallery that is designed to bring art to the community level. Paris, will you tell me about some of these pieces?
Yeah, absolutely. You have that sculpture. First, those sculptures, I do them with papier mâché, and I use molds, containers as molds.
Poulain has brought with him many things and many talents that that you can see. It's all visible right here in this room with all this artwork.
I always love those shapes because they're all so different, and the way I paint them, I try to bring different perceptions or feelings into the wheel.
In addition to creating art for shows and private collectors, Paris has an extensive client list.
I worked for many great companies like Valentino, Dior, Chanel, but also one of my last projects was for Audi.
His latest project is a large 21 by 9 foot painting called a Scenic that will be displayed in the MGM Hotel.
When that painting is on the wall, it becomes like a place where you can really enter because of the scale of it, and they're a bit like a landscape.
And these scenics just don't happen overnight. It's a long process that starts with a hand-drawn sketch.
You have the burst of those huge flowers here. You have the branches that are another type of dynamic, the expansion of the cloud.
The sketch is then scanned into the computer and color is applied. Once finalized, the colored sketch serves as a scaled guide for the larger-than-life painting.
It takes the time to come up with the right drawing, with the right balance of colors, and after the time to just paint it physically.
In just a few days, this painting will be completed and on its way to Las Vegas, where Paul in Paris will be installing the painting at MGM's Mansion Villa for guests to enjoy. And you don't have to be a huge company or break the bank to get a hold of a Paul in Paris piece.
Soon we'll be launching the paulinparisboutique.com, and my goal with that new website is really to give people the opportunity of buying and finding art at an affordable price.
Paris encourages community members to create an environment full of art. Reporting for HCTV, this is Jennifer Wade.
For more information on Paul in Paris and for links to his boutique, please visit www.paulinparis.com.